What? And you thought you could just walk in here and all would be forgiven? You are a war criminal, Catrus Vertarth. You helped Rondor Lacane in the Purity Wars. Regardless of what your intentions may be now, the Crown does not forget.
That may be so, but she needs me. Without me, my men, and the information I have access to, you will have a hard time tracking down those sleepers you're after. That being said, once all this is over, I'll accept my punishment, whatever it is. But for now, please let me help you. I'm trying to do good here.
Fine. You will be granted temporary amnesty until the threat has been taken care of. So will your men.
Thank you. Trust me. These technologies and new men I hired will be worth their...
Tell us what you found out about the sleepers and that masked woman.
I think you're dealing with the Dark Crescent. A group of terrorists that separated from the Exalted Father's realm. In short, they committed over 36 terrorist attacks on the public. Though they've never been caught, we know that it's a former sleeper who's leading them. A woman with extraordinary abilities, who burned down her wellspring and everybody in it before breaking ties with the realm. She's the one you fought in that village in La.
Well, then at least we now know who we're up against. The Dark Crescent. The question is, how do we find them?
Well, that's the problem. As terrorists, the Crescent works from the shadows. So nobody knows where their hideout is, if they even have one. But my men are on it. We'll do everything in our power to find them, and we'll let you know once we've found something.
Fine. I suppose it is the best we can do for now. You did good work, General.
Thank you.
Either way. The ambassador told me that you also took care of the matter in Windholm.
I have.
And you were certain your brother and your men can handle Arrakis when the time comes.
We will probably need your help, but yes. Until then, my men will be at your full disposal to deal with those other threats. Don't expect a Dwarven elite army yet, but... well, we can handle our own.
Very well. One more thing before we conclude this conversation. High Hierophant Arrakis. What is your opinion of him, General?
Just another hatemonger. We'll deal with him.
Good. Be that as it may, you must be very tired. Shall we reconvene tomorrow? Frankly, I could do with a small recess myself.
Thank you, Your Majesty, but I'm fine. We can do as you wish.
Fair enough. Then let us continue. The less time we lose, the better. You managed to find answers to all of our questions. That is commendable. We are facing a group of rogue sleepers called the Dark Crescent, who are trying to bring the God of Light back into our world to invoke an ancient Aliani prophecy, Jakku. And apparently, Jakku depends on 4 people who the God of Light has made his tools, with or without their knowledge. Am I correct, Kayawu?
The corrupted, yes. If we stop them, we stop Jakku. At least I hope so.
Which leads us back to the big question. How do we figure out who the corrupted are? Lacane was one, that much is certain. And the masked woman, in all likelihood, is one too. But the other 2? We are still guessing. Not to mention that we still do not know if the Dark Crescent has a base of operations of sorts. And if yes, where it is.
Wraith, when we came back from the Howling Steppes, didn't you say you might have an idea how to...
Figure out the corrupted identities. Yes, I was just about to come to that. It's a shot in the dark, but probably our best option. Your Majesty, may I?
Please.
Good. Remember when I told you of the Tapestry of Souls? If my theory is right, these corrupted souls would look and feel different than normal ones. There's only one problem. Doing this would require a great deal of magical energy.
Could we call back the other circle mages to help you?
Can we afford to lose that much time? No, I think there's a different way. The Jade Staff. What could make this expedition even more worthwhile is that this Hibernian prince is reputed to have been fascinated with the Veil and other realities. Maybe we could also find new information about the God of Light there.
So we have to retrieve the artifact from Old Halu in order for you to identify the corrupted.
Try to identify the corrupted. As I said, I can't guarantee this will work. What do you think, Your Majesty?
It seems like our best option. And whatever you do, be careful. A Hibernian temple that's been vacant for so long is apt to be dangerous.
The journey to Old Halu starts off well, but soon becomes arduous. The hot, humid air of the leaf-shade forest covers your skin in sweat, so that you quickly feel as though you're traveling wrapped in wet blankets. As you retire to your tent on the third day of your journey, you slip into a deep dream.
Would you look at that? The fabled General Erev is back once again. Color me impressed. 3 years of scratching the surface. It's because the people out there trust you once again, isn't it? Either way, you're not here to hear me talk. Right. You and I were on our way to Cabo to meet your Colonel Rickus. But then, as we approached the village, we saw the smoke.
Guardians. What's this?
No, 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 no!
Ma'am, come. We need to get back to...
They're dead. Egosh, Naima, Yera, they are all dead.
Yes, that's him.
But how? Guardians, how?
I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. Something must have...
Wait, Kieran. He's marching for a caval as we speak, isn't he? We have to go back to the outpost, General, now. We have to find my son before the orcs find...
There never was a treasury, was there?
Guardians!
Oh, come on. Don't give me that look. Did you really think you could fool us that easily?
What are you talking about?
Ah! Tappa! Attack! It must be done. Let's be quick. Move in. Ma'am, are you okay? Tappa?
They got me.
Damn it. Don't talk. You have to conserve your strength. We need to get you back to the outpost. Hang in there, okay?
Kieran, no, we have to warn him.
What do you need? Huh. Interesting.
Almost there, and still so far from the truth. Oh, come on. Do you really think that's how the story ends? No, General. It's not that simple. It never is.
Like before, you spend the rest of the night staring at the ceiling. As the reveille sounds, you're the first back to the horses. Halfway through the day's journey, you pass a village, bathed in crimson from the autumn leaves. Still weary from the lack of sleep, you don't realize that something's amiss until one of your soldiers returns from within the palisades, skin pale, lips trembling. The Crescent. You follow the man to the town square, where the villagers stand gathered, frozen, their eyes devoid of life. They were siphoned. Sergeant Rolkin falls into step beside you. "We better find these corrupted, General," he says. "We better find them fast."
Well then, it's just us from here on out.
Is it just... or does this place feel... well, jittery?
Well, we're not here to research the temple. Now let's find that staff. Ah, and we should keep an eye out for anything else that might help us. If that prince studied the God of Light... Over here. A barrier.
That prince was quite fond of his riddles, wasn't he?
That's what the Hibernians are known for, isn't it? Mechanisms, dragons, and traps. Let's see if we can find a way to open it.
Ugh, crump.
Lead on then.
Just give the word.
Someone has to say it, Iria. That you're actually an old lady is somewhat weird.
I'm 42. Some elves would hardly consider me an adult.
Old enough to be my mother. When I'm your...
You're grey and have a lady beard.
Dwarven women get ladybeard?
Can we change the subject? Look out! Out of the way. What do we have here?
Get ready!
Of course.
Pathetic. Try to keep up.
What do you need?
Let's do this.
Nowhere to run now.
Make it
Stay
good.
close. This way.
We continue. What's the plan? What do you need? Here we go. Fair enough. Let's do this.
I'll catch up.
Really?
At once.
To the...
Saying?
So it must be.
You know the way, right? Let's do this. What's the plan? Give the word.
Consider.
I need more mana. Go for it.
What's this? Interesting.
Take them out! You were saying?
Good.
Ugh, crumble.
Over here.
Good.
This is it.
Give the word.
Fools to challenge us.
I'll catch up. Go for the eyes! To the group.
Lead on then.
It must be done.
Take them out!
Nowhere to run now.
Keep it up.
Get ready!
Move in.
Plan.
What do we have here? What's this?
Old Hallow. Almost every seasoned adventurer has a tale or two to tell about the Hibernian ruins and the treasures that supposedly lie within. They are dark tales, filled with the danger of ancient magic and the lure of untold riches. None who venture there and back can quite explain the sense of unease that permeates the place. Perhaps it's the legacy of an early grave, or the silence of a dead civilization. Or perhaps it is even the temple itself.